Good evening, I'm Specialist Sands. Tonight we'll be covering a presentation PowerPoint over leadership in the Army profession. First, we will be covering the agenda. We will be covering the Army profession, which covers trust, honorable service, military expertise, stewardship, and esprit de corps. We will also be covering Army leadership, which has purpose, direction, and motivation. We will be covering leadership attributes and leadership competencies. First, we have the Army profession, a trusted vocation of the soldier and the Army civilian whose collective expertise is the technical design, generation, support, and application of land power serving under civilian authority and entrusted to defend the Constitution and the rights and the interest of the American people. First, they have the profession of arms. The profession of arms is pretty much just the soldiers of the United States Army. And the Army Civilian Corps covers the civilians that work for the Department of the Army. There's 5 characteristics: reflect American values, the Army ethic, the Army's approach to conducting operations. We will also reinforce trust between the Army profession and the American people. Trust plays a big factor in the American Army. On to the next. Trust. Trust builds foundation, shared confidence among all that can be relied on and are competent in performing their task. Trust helps tasks get done, because if you trust someone to get the task done, then the task is going to get done. But if they don't have that trust, then the task isn't going to get done. More willing to exercise initiative and accomplish tasks, reflect confidence and faith. If they have trust, they will show that they have confidence and faith. On to honorable service. Honorable service. Support and defend the Constitution. Contribute by accomplishing the mission, performing their duty, and live their lives making ethical decisions and taking ethical actions. Misconduct undermines trust and can bring discredit. If there's no honorable service, you might get discredited as an NCO. Military expertise. Ethical design, generation, support, and application of land power and the associated capabilities essential to accomplishing missions in defense of the American people, which develops and demonstrates through leader and human development, moral, ethical, geocultural and political, and military technical. There's a lot of experience in the military. Stewardship. Responsibility to strengthen the Army profession. Strategic, organizational, and direct. Those are the 3 levels of leadership. Individual, we strive continuously for excellence. We're covering esprit de corps, which is the Army's winning spirit, camaraderie, mutual trust, cohesive teamwork. We reflect in the customs, courtesies, and traditions of the Army. Now we'll be covering Army leadership. Leadership is the activity of influencing people by providing purpose, direction, and motivation to accomplish the mission and improve the organization. Purpose, direction, and motivation play a big factor in Army leadership. We provide the purpose, then we provide a direction, and we motivate our soldiers to complete the task. The purpose gives subordinates a reason to achieve a desired outcome. As leaders, we set goals for our soldiers, and we provide a purpose, and it will bring out a positive outcome. Direction, communicate the desired end state for the direction they provide. We'll be moving into direction, Motivation will and initiate to do what is necessary to accomplish the mission. We motivate our soldiers to get the mission done. As long as they have the motivation to get the mission done, they will be motivated to get the mission done. Excuse me. Next, we will be covering the leader attributes. B. Character, the moral and ethical qualities of the leader. The Army values and the warrior ethos. Presence, characteristics open to display by the leader and open to viewing by others. Military bearing and confidence. Military bearing plays a big part in this. Military bearing also shows that you have confidence. Second part of leader attributes is know. Intellect, the mental and social abilities the leader applies while leading. Mental ability and innovation. Having a strong mental will help you as well be a good leader. Leader competencies. Do. Leads, provides purpose, direction, and motivation, builds trust, provides an example, and communicates. You provide purpose, direction, and motivation for your soldiers, and it will show them that there are good examples that you will communicate through them. Develops. Develop themselves, creates a positive climate, develops subordinates, and stewards the profession. We're developing stronger soldiers, we're developing these competencies, and we're providing the soldiers with the knowledge that they need to be competent. Achieves, executes, adjusts, and gets results to accomplish tasks and missions on time and standard. We achieve our goals. We set standards and achieve the goal. We set a goal and we use our competencies to reach the goal. Now I've provided reference at the end of this slide. And that is the end of my PowerPoint presentation. I thank you, and if there are any questions at this moment, I will be taking them.